This bishop is one of the most powerful holy men in the empire who answers directly to the pope and commands exorcism squads. So why he just lost a tooth to a milk bottle? He got hit by a baby. A literal goddamn sack of shit who can barely hold his own head up just smashed a glowing bottle into this saint's face, hard enough to draw blood. 5 minutes later, his crimson eyes flash. He channels everything he has into a single burst, and a blinding column of pure white light erupts from his tiny body, slamming into the lich with enough force to disintegrate it on the spot. Everyone stares. A newborn baby just solo killed a dark lich. The people watching think it's a miracle, holy power awakening inside a newborn saint. And the craziest part, this kid was supposed to be dead before he ever opened his eyes, because 5 minutes earlier in the moment this child was born, 2 nannies were assigned to him, except they're not nannies, they're assassins. And the milk they keep forcing into his mouth is holy poison, a venom designed to destroy divine power and quietly kill saint candidates before anyone notices. They're expecting convulsions and a quiet death reported as natural causes. Instead, the baby drinks 1 bottle, then another, 15 bottles of milk. He's not dying. Bros like me, if Makima feeded me directly from source, he's not uncomfortable. The baby raises 1 finger, grins, and demands a stronger one that hits harder, because this baby isn't surviving the poison. He's feeding on it. Every drop is being converted into raw mana inside his body. Instead of killing their target, these idiots just gave him a full power charge. And the reason a newborn can eat lethal poison and ask for seconds is simple. The soul inside that baby is not human. This is Kim Yusok, the immortal skeleton king, the most feared demon king in history. A real nigga who waged a solo war against gods. He started as the lowest thing imaginable, a nameless summoned skeleton on a battlefield. No rank, no power. Literally, bro had no skin in the game. Just bones and a sword and an endless war nobody asked him to fight. Every demon stronger than him tried to kill him, but he evolved from a disposable foot soldier into an immortal lich so powerful, the heavens conspired to stop him. Just pure Clash Royale lore. But when the gods who summoned him refused to keep their promise to turn him human again, he didn't beg. He declared war on heaven. They panicked, used a holy relic to seal his soul. His response? He gathered every ounce of destructive energy in his body and detonated himself inside their temple. Middle East classic, pure Osama. Last words to the gods, eat shit you bastards. The explosion flattened an entire section of the divine realm. The gods were too shocked and scared when they tried sealing my bro, and his soul slipped through and landed in a newborn body. But that desperate, unbreakable will to survive didn't start in the Clash Royale arena. Before 6 towers and zaps, Kim Yusok was just a guy. A regular, exhausted human being who spent his entire life grinding like a machine with nothing to show for it. Like me writing this recap right now. But then one day, 2 things happened. He won the lottery, and in the same day a doctor told him he had just some days to live. A disease so rare they were going to name it after him. It's like your mushroom with neck getting bigger but never harder. Just pure wasted opportunity. He stood in the rain holding a jackpot ticket that meant nothing. He begged the universe to save him. The universe turned him into a skeleton on a demon battlefield. And all that rage, all that experience, all that power now lives inside a newborn baby, in the one family in the world that trains every single day to kill him. The Eshua family. The Saintess bloodline. He is their heir. Their precious saint candidate. In a mansion where knights stab skeleton king dummies every morning for practice, surrounded by people who would burn him alive if they knew what he really was. Cause right now the bishop is bleeding and humiliated. Emperor Alexander is impressed by the boy's platinum hair, same as the empire's legendary founder. This baby is starting to look like a real saint. That's exactly what the bishop can't allow. He was sent by the Barrett family, who monopolized the papacy for generations. They already picked their own saint. Every other candidate needs to vanish. Isaac was supposed to be the easiest target, so the bishop goes nuclear. He announces he sensed demonic energy from the child and demands an exorcist. And he's not entirely wrong. Isaac leaked a tiny stream of undigested mana, a small slip, but the bishop caught it. The emperor shuts it down, refuses to investigate a saint candidate from an allied house. But then Isaac does something nobody expected. His tiny hand reaches out, touches the bishop's chest, and yank it out for everyone to see. A bandage-wrapped demonic hand wearing a golden rosary. The bishop's totem, a sealed high-level demon corpse he's been secretly using to absorb dark energy. A holy man of the empire, walking around with a demon artifact strapped to his body. The bishop goes white, cold sweat everywhere. How does a baby know about my totem? Isaac doesn't give him time to think. He snaps his tiny fingers. Pitch black energy erupts from the totem. The sealed demon roars to life. A colossal shadow lich materializes in the middle of the holy temple. Guards scramble. Priests scream. Emperor Alexander turns on the bishop with murder in his eyes. The bishop shrieks that the child threw it. Nobody's listening. A guard grabs Isaac and runs, but the lich locks onto the baby with terrifying focus and charges straight through the defensive line. Not to attack him, to rescue him, because this lich recognizes its master. Knights get thrown aside. The lich is screaming about saving the imprisoned king. The guard is sprinting through the temple with a demon missile chasing him. Isaac's mana is almost dry from the totem stunt. One option left. His crimson eyes flash. He channels everything he has into a single burst. A blinding column of pure white light erupts from his tiny body, slamming into the lich with enough force to disintegrate it on the spot. The shadow creature shrieks and burns away under a wave of what looks exactly like divine radiance. Everyone stares. A newborn baby just solo killed a dark lich. Whispers ripple through the crowd. He really is a saint. But Isaac is staring at his own hands in horror. That wasn't demonic energy. His body converted his mana into actual holy power. The white core he formed, the anomaly he couldn't explain.
He suddenly realized a serious problem. I'm out of mana? A horrifying hypothesis flashed. Is this body converting my mana into holy power? While Yusok panicked, the captured bishop shrieked, "Let me go, you fools." He pointed accusingly at the child. That baby is a heretic. How dare you crawl into the holy nation? The bishop begged the emperor, Your Majesty, I will prove it. I will expose him with an exorcism. Emperor Alexander interrupted coldly. Enough, bishop. You dare accuse a saint candidate? His gaze was sharp as a knife. I will not overlook this matter, even if you come from the Holy See. Cornered, the bishop gritted his teeth. If the emperor suspects, they will soon discover the intruder. Kneeling on the floor, he despaired. Even if I die, I must save my family. The bishop's eyes flashed with cruelty. That's why. At least I must kill the Eshua family's saint candidate. A gigantic golden wolf spirit beast roared into existence, charging straight for the emperor and the infant. Emperor Alexander growled, This bastard finally shows his true colors. Does he really think he can kill me with this? Isaac scoffed internally. He prepared to counterattack, but a harsh truth dawned on him. Wait, I have no mana left at all. Suddenly, a stream of icy blue energy tore through the air. The wolf beast roared in pain before being instantly subdued by the mysterious power. An icy voice echoed from the shadows. Who dares lay a hand on a direct descendant of Eshua? Blue robes fluttering. A dignified figure stepped from the mist. The Blue Faith? The emperor exclaimed. It's the Eshua Knights. The silver-haired man advanced, his aura overwhelming. It was the Eshua family's seventh son, Relai Eshua. Without hesitation, he pointed at the attacker. Execute the bishop immediately. A soldier snatched Isaac from the bishop. The baby struggled. Let me go. Don't touch me with Eshua's filthy hands. Then he froze. Wait, Eshua. Relai took the child, sternly saying, Behave yourself. The Eshua Knights knelt in unison, shouting, Greetings, young master. Relai turned to the child, softening slightly. Apologies for being late, Isaac. He smiled. It's nothing much, but we've brought a small gift for you. A knight gleefully presented a toy. This is a model of the beheaded Skeleton King. Isaac was speechless. Other versions followed. The Skeleton King burned alive, then crushed by the Saintess. So cute, the knight cooed, tearing up as he mistook the baby's stunned horror for joy. He likes it so much, he's crying. How am I going to survive this? Isaac screamed internally. Helpless in the adult's arms, Isaac sighed. How will I survive this crazy family? Then, the name clicked. Wait, Eshua? Memories flooded back. The 45th generation Saintess, no Eshua. The 61st, Ox Eshua. All his sworn enemies bore that name. Damn it, did I reincarnate into the Saintess family? What kind of karma is this? While Isaac cursed his luck, the cornered bishop yelled, Heretics! Where'd you get that creature? He pointed at Isaac. I will expose its identity. The Eshua family is insane. It will end the Eshua. Relai's sword flashed. A cold, decisive stroke silenced the bishop forever. Relai sheathed his blade, looking down at the corpse. Be grateful for Eshua's mercy that I left your head attached. He kills people just for insults? Isaac thought. He's got guts. A knight quickly covered Isaac's ears. Young master should only hear good things. He began humming a gruesome nursery rhyme to soothe the child. Isaac looked at the skeleton toy. Lunatics. But the Blue Eshua family, they really are strong. Meanwhile, Emperor Alexander approached. It seems I owe the boy a debt. He looked directly at Relai. Tell your family head that the imperial palace wishes to raise this child. Relai was stunned. Your Majesty, you jest. Oh? Isaac thought gleefully. Am I being recruited by the imperial palace? The holy nation will target the boy, Alexander explained. Can the current blue faith protect him? The Pope will oppose him because of his hair color. The emperor's expression darkened. Furthermore, the Skeleton King seems to be hunting him. Isaac was dumbfounded. What? I'm the Skeleton King. Why would I hunt myself? An official interrupted. Your Majesty, the child carries Eshua blood. He must be raised by the Eshua family. Relai took Isaac. Pope or Skeleton King? Eshua can handle it. The emperor smirked. Saintess Melissa would be delighted to meet the Skeleton King again. Isaac froze. Melissa? Horror dawned on him. She was the craziest, most formidable enemy I ever faced. The ironic truth was a fatal blow. I'm Melissa's direct descendant. Why is my life like this? Saintesses were the god's ultimate weapons, created to destroy him. He had never touched them, killing one only summoned a stronger successor. And now, the worst of them all was his ancestor. Relai smiled, unaware the child in his arms was the enemy his family was sworn to destroy. Emperor Alexander watched silently as Relai affirmed the Eshua family's capabilities. A young knight interjected, recounting the martyred saintesses. I didn't kill anyone, Isaac screamed internally, refuting the baseless rumors. It's all right, Relai said gently. I'm not all right at all. Relai lifted the boy high. We are grateful you were born. We have only one wish. Don't grow up to be like that terrible Skeleton King. A blessing that felt like a stab. The image of his past brutal self haunted him. I'm sorry for being a bad person. Alexander pressed the negotiation. The boy is a precious asset against the growing demon threat. Besides, Eshua has no saintess. He delivered the decisive blow. The boy's mother disappeared a year ago. A lightning bolt struck Isaac. My mother is a saintess. Relai countered. The matriarch is still alive. Lady Melissa will return soon. Isaac gasped. She's alive. His greatest enemy survived. Fear enveloped him. He knew better than anyone how dangerous Melissa was. To survive, the tiny hand made a choice. It grasped the Emperor's finger. Isaac used all his acting skills, blinking cutely. Please take me with you. Alexander melted. See? The boy wants the Imperial Palace. He's just clinging to people. Relay insisted. House Eshua creates saintesses. Alexander countered, but you're rookies at raising a saint. He's the first saint. You have no experience either. The argument turned into a childish tug-of-war. The young master will be torn in half, subordinates cried. I want to go to the palace. Isaac panicked. I don't want to die. Then, he felt it. A warm stream of light radiating from the Emperor, the source of life. This is the true path to survival. The Emperor smiled, a wise choice. But a sudden chill rose in Isaac's heart. Elsewhere, a failed bishop knelt. I am innocent. That thing used mana. It's a demonic product. An icy voice echoed. Are you saying the gods bestowed divine power upon a demon? But it was mana. The Holy See calls such words. The mysterious leader's sword flashed. Blood splattered. Blasphemy. The cardinal wiped his blade. No need for a new squad. The Emperor will take the child. We strike at the Imperial Palace. Back in his crib, Isaac shuddered, sensing the threat. I won't survive the palace. He recalled the negotiation from a few days prior. Raleigh had played his trump card against the Emperor. The most precious thing we possess is the skeleton king's body. My body? You have it? Relay extended a hand. Isaac pointed decisively at him. Ga. Let's go to Eshua. Relay, the iron-willed man, melted. Isaac. In the carriage, Isaac accepted his fate. I gave up the palace, but I need to reclaim my old body. A body strong enough to contend with gods. Why is the Holy See targeting him? A knight asked. Really revealed the secret. A prophecy states the saint will be adopted as a child of a god. Isaac was dumbfounded. What the hell? If the saint became Pope King of Priests, he would rival the Emperor. The Barrett household, having monopolized the papacy, was threatened. Suddenly, the carriage stopped. Young Master Relay, we have a problem. Guards block the city gate. You will not enter the duchy. Do you not recognize the Eshua emblem? Relay raged. The guard grinned. Darkness surged, and demons materialized. Demons? Isaac gasped. I forbade attacking human territory. A demon general roared. Our king ordered the death of all saints. Under the command of the great skeleton king, Lord Isaac. When did I say that, you bastards? A blue lightning bolt obliterated a demon. You despicable holy knight, the general roared. Relay's eyes were sharp as knives. How dare you speak such nonsense before Eshua of exorcism? Holy light converged on his blade. Eshua will eradicate all evil, he sneered. A cowardly skeleton king, sending subordinates to die. Do not insult Lord Isaac, the horde screamed, for the resurrection. An explosion threw a knight back. He clutched Isaac to his chest. Forgive me. He ran into the forest, placing Isaac within a glowing magic circle. A protective barrier? Isaac touched it. High level. But nothing enters means nothing leaves. He closed his eyes. Unlock magic. Heed my call. Whisper, the observer. A shadowy entity with red eyes materialized. Ah, great lord. Quiet whisper. Long time no see. I thought I'd never see you again. Congratulations on seizing an infant's body. How wicked. Enough. Search for enemies. 88 demons, Whisper reported. But the count is dropping. 51. 31. Relay and his knights were sweeping them. Suddenly, a wave of purple energy annihilated the remaining demons. No enemies left, Whisper reported. Detected. A shadow lich. A colossal shadow appeared, roaring. You who dare touch my king, pay with your lives. What is wrong with this guy? Isaac panicked. My king, my only master. Imprisoned in an inferior child? The lich's loyalty was twisted. Don't look at him with your filthy eyes. Damn it. It recognized me. Relay ordered prepare for battle. Isaac babbled, trying to order the lich to stand down. Gaga, don't touch my food. The knight misunderstood, sensing the baby's mana. Please be patient, young master. We'll deal with this. The lich, ecstatic at being acknowledged, roared. I will come to your side, my master. It darted past the knights. Relay froze, realizing its target. That worm is heading towards Isaac. The lich screamed at the knights. Filthy holy knights, how dare you imprison my master? Kim Yusak gloated. He had its attention. I can't let my mana reserve be destroyed. He babbled a command. Break it. The lich obeyed immediately. Yes, master. It swung its shadow scythe. With a roar, the magical barrier shattered. The knights screamed in despair as their young master's shield fell. Free. Kim Yusak patted his subordinate, babbling a compliment. Well done. Now stop causing trouble and rest. The lich froze, utterly confused. And master? Yusak unleashed his power, forcing the lich to shrink. It let out a desperate scream. Why? Before vanishing. Really, Eshua stared, dumbfounded. Did the boy just turn a demon into a totem? He looked at the infant sitting next to the petrified demonic hand. A knight cheered. He neutralized a demon instantly. Isn't the boy amazing? The entire Azure Knight squad erupted in cheers. Yusak thought, I didn't use holy magic. That was just magic. Riley remained skeptical, but the Knight Commander picked up the child. In times of crisis, the true nature reveals itself. The demon sensed a threat from the young master. He is definitely a saint. Riley had to admit, whether he's a saint or not, he is special. He gritted his teeth. But why does it have to be a boy? Thinking of the Skeleton King's curse, Riley clenched his fist. I've made my decision. The commander saluted. As commander of the Azure Knights, I swear to protect young Master Isaac, the future of the Eshua family. I understand now, Riley said softly. I've been foolish, fearing the curse. This child will elevate our family. He lifted Yisak with a radiant smile. Let's go home, Isaac. As your uncle, I will raise you to be a great holy knight. Just give me back my body, Yisak thought. And once we're home, Riley added excitedly, the first thing I'll teach you is how to curse the Skeleton King. Yisak went rigid. FK this family. The carriage entered the Eshua ducal manor. Exquisite statues and manicured gardens showcased immense wealth. Even Yisak, a former king, marveled. Wow. Anger flared as he recalled his own impoverished past, starving to feed his subordinates. Whisper appeared, ogling the luxury. Yisak grumbled at it to shut up. Riley carried the boy into the mansion, the birthplace of continental exorcism magic. He pointed to the training ground. Look. Knights were frantically attacking a Skeleton King dummy, screaming hatred and piercing it with spears. Riley smiled contentedly. Yisak was horrified. It's a fanatical cult. Whisper teased him. Yisak coldly ordered it to scout. The shadow entity vanished, only to return stunned. The mansion was decorated with thousands of mana cores. The carriage stopped. The butler stepped forward, blocking the way. Young Master Isaac is to be taken to the annex. Master Goal's orders. He is forbidden from the main building. Riley hugged the child tighter. You want to send him to that haunted ruin? The mana cores are in that annex, Whisper noted. No, I need to go there. Isaac screamed internally. Get out of the way, Riley growled. I won't let my nephew stay there. Are you trying to exorcise me? Isaac wondered as Riley promised to read him stories about the saintess slaying the Skeleton King. You picked up a filthy bug, and now it's causing a commotion? Goal Eshua, the fifth son, looked down from the balcony with a sneer. Long time no see, defying your elder brother already? What a bastard, Isaac thought. Put that thing down, Goal ordered. Send it to the annex. Are you serious? Riley flared. He is direct lineage. Sending him there is exile. Ha. You brought back a bone filthier than the Skeleton King, and you talk of lineage? Goal squeezed Isaac's cheek. Is this guy a priest or a thug? Isaac wondered. Riley pulled Isaac back. You just want to eliminate him from the succession race. Eliminated? Isaac gritted his teeth. That's a problem. I need to drain this mansion dry. He's already cursed. Goal chuckled. Demons appeared just to take him. That's because he possesses the divine power of a saint, a knight retorted. Oh, touching. Goal scoffed. If he's a saint, let him prove it. He pointed to a withered, gray tree in the distance. Save the family symbol. That divine tree died from demonic infection. If he has aptitude, he can revive it. Are you insane? Riley shouted. That tree has been dead for 70 years. Good heavens, Melissa, Goal thought. Your descendants are ruined. Yisak flinched, hearing the thought. He sensed the demonic residue at the tree's roots. Can't you see it? He screamed mentally at Whisper. Go grab it. He launched Whisper at the tree. Riley was still arguing. Asking a child to, he stopped. The withered branches were turning green. Brilliant light erupted as the divine tree roared back to life. It revived? Riley gasped. Goal was speechless. That's impossible. Even high-tier purification failed. Nothing major, Yisak told himself, smirking. I just had the demonic residue drained. Whisper burped in satisfaction. Young Master Riley, what did you do? A knight asked. I didn't do anything. Riley looked at the baby in his arms. Sigh. That was perfectly good mana. Such a waste, Yisak lamented. Amazing. Young Master Isaac did it. The knights cheered. Goal recovered his composure. Don't be ridiculous. Riley, you did something, didn't you? You're using the Saintess's power to prop up that trash. What? Riley's rage peaked. This family is collapsing, Yisak analyzed. Goal looks nothing like Melissa, but Riley is a male version of her. Half-brothers? Wait. Goal resembles the Pope. Do you think I don't know you brought him here to be a Saintess candidate? Goal pressed. He's just a half-breed brought in by a deserter. He whispered in Riley's ear. Are you even sure he's of our blood? Riley snapped. He landed a devastating punch on his brother's face. Yisak watched with amusement. Good. A divided house is easier to devour. Inside the meeting hall, the atmosphere was toxic. This is annoying, Yisak thought, sitting on the table. Hannah Eshua, the interim leader, glared at Riley. Why did you bring him? Goal, nursing his jaw, defended his mother. He has no right. Where's the family head? Riley interrupted coldly. Out, Hannah replied. Suddenly, an elderly butler burst in. Young Master Isaac has revived the divine tree. Coincidence, Goal shouted. The family's prayers finally worked. Hannah smirked. There is no proof. You want proof? Yisak reached out his small hand. Boom. A whirlwind of pure power swept through the room, forcing the elders back. This energy, an elder gasped. It's the divine tree's energy, you bastards. Yisak roared internally, disguising the demonic power as holy light. It seems Isaac exorcised the tree instinctively, Relai declared. He accomplished what this family couldn't in 70 years. Nonsense. Goal slammed the table. If this gets out, we'll be a laughingstock. He's the son of a beggar. Yisak picked his ear, bored. Relai placed a hand on his chest. Elders, this child will become a saint. He might even become the pope. He lifted Yisak high, and one day, he will kill the skeleton king. Yisak froze. I take back what I said. Put me down. Henna's eyes glinted. You're digging your own grave, Relai. If you are so sure, let us test the boy. I request access to the holy artifact vault. In the Black Forest, Eli Eshua sheathed his sword. Family head. A knight reported. The vice family head requests the vault. She wants to test if the boy is a true saint. Why is there a saint in my house? Eli scowled. Refused. That place kills anyone but a candidate. Let them. A powerful voice echoed. Matriarch Melissa Eshua appeared. It's Isaac, isn't it? To save the divine tree? A promising sprout. Madam, open the vault for all the candidates. Melissa smiled dangerously. With the greatest holy artifact, we can finally destroy the skeleton king. Whoever brings it back gets everything. I will personally teach them the secret techniques. The Eshua Vault, a repository of ancient power and a graveyard for failed candidates. Will you be able to return safely? Whispered